Playing Lethal Company solo is not advised because of the increased difficulty that comes with it. There is no one to coordinate attacks or escapes with, and if you die, then you lose all the scrap that you have collected so far. The company has no mercy for solo employees, but a select few opt to venture out on their own anyway. The question then is this: how well would a solo employee perform on Titan, the most dangerous planet of them all? After my not so impressive feat of solo running experimentation, I felt qualified enough to answer that question myself and decided to embark on a mission for the company where I was only allowed to land on Titan. I did use the Mike's Tweaks mod to make it possible to go to Titan on the first quota, and I also kept the ship loot mod for quality of life purposes, but I changed nothing else as to keep the gameplay as close to the official release as possible. As far as the actual challenge goes, Titan is the most dangerous planet as far as enemies go, but it is also the most lucrative by far. Titan is also the easiest planet to navigate of the 3 premiums, and arguably the easiest planet to navigate in the game because of how straightforward it is to get to both the main entrance and the fire exit. Because of that, Titan is my favorite map for fast scrap collection, but I've never gone to Titan on my own until today. I'm excited to not only share with you my first ever solo experience on Titan, but also this run dedicated to Titan only. So I hope you find something valuable from this experience, and I hope you enjoy the video. The way I'm going to start this run is I'm actually going to go to the company building first, so that way I can buy my flashlights, buy my equipment in a safe area rather than on the moon itself. Ooh, shovels are 15% or 50% off. That's nice. But I think I'm gonna... The question is, what do I buy here? When I did the solo experimentation run, it was a very clear to buy the pro flashlight and shovel combo, because that should just beat everything in the game. But I have, you know what, let's just start off with that and see how it goes, especially since shovels are half off. Got a pro flashlight and 2 shovel. 2 shovel, why not? Even though, yeah. You know what? I think I just get 2 flashlights. I think it's gonna be more value this way. The reason why it's not as straightforward in my head is because the mobs on Titan are a lot more dangerous, and sometimes a shovel is not gonna do much. I might just have to cut my losses and try to get out. Because if I lose the shovel on the first round, then that's not gonna be very good. Let me make sure my mic's working. Okay, cool. Now the reason, yeah, I think I said it a second ago. I barely woke up. The reason why I'm starting on the company planet is so that way I can retrieve my items safely and without using too much time on Titan. There's only so much time in the day when you land on a planet, and I don't want to waste too much. So if you ever feel like waiting for the drop ship on the actual planet is inefficient, you can always go to the company building without wasting a day and without wasting time on your given planet. Now if you play in a group, they might not want to do this every time you buy something. That's okay. Especially in a solo run, when you don't got anyone else. Going to the company planet is also how you can re-roll the weather on any given planet. I want to say Titan was foggy when we checked it earlier. And we'll see what it looks like now that I have my flashlights and we're ready to go. Obviously in a solo map run, the only other planet you're allowed to go to is the company building. If you don't think that we should be allowed to do this and buy equipment off the planet, feel free to let me know in the comments. But for this first one, I'm gonna allow it. At least for the first buy. And actually it looks like re-rolling doesn't work anymore, because all of these planets are still the same. So we're still gonna go to Foggy Titan. Disregard what I said about the planet re-rolling. I remember seeing that in a video before and thought it was pretty interesting. It was a strategy on how to get Eclipse only runs. Now that I know that that doesn't work, I'm gonna have to think about how I'm gonna do that in the future. Yeah. My original plan was to go in order for these solo map runs. And that, so start with experimentation, go to assurance, etc, etc. But I've decided to start with the bookends instead. Do experimentation and then straight to Titan. The pumpkin spawns on the staircase, you can just jump above it like that. No need to go to the other staircase. In fact, it might even be difficult to get to the other staircase without hopping that pumpkin. I did debate whether or not I just buy an extension ladder on the first round and then so that way I can expedite this loot thing here, but I don't think I need to do that for 130 quota. See if I get anything, if I get lucky. Get a key. I guess we'll pick that up. We have something. Okay. Feels a little unlucky to not get anything yet. And a lot more dangerous than experimentation, but also not looking as fruitful. You know, everything on Titan is worth a lot more experimentation. I did opt for the double flashlight because I do fully expect to die. Oh, well. Okay, well. Titan giving me quota off rip on the other side for people who are start right enjoyers instead of start left. Maybe we keep going that way. Check the back rooms. Rarely ever anything in there, but worth a shot. Old phone. I wonder if I should secure the first quota the very second that I get the chance to. Also, what was that drop? That wasn't proper dropping order. Go straight ahead now. Very tempting to just leave. Haven't even encountered my first mob yet. There is a power level of 18 here though, so it can get ugly real fast. I'm not too careful. Let's check the fire exit. Regain stamina first. I've died too many times to instant stuff entering places, so you know, getting that stamina up before you enter the facility, not a terrible idea most of the time. Actually, I definitely shouldn't guarantee the first quota, just because first quota is so easy to get that even if I die on the first few runs, I should be able to make enough. Okay. If you want to turn off the robot, just pick it up a bunch of times until you pick it up and it's not on, like that. If you do switch to it in your inventory though, it will turn back on. So just keep that in mind. I wonder if I just lob this one in. We go in one more time. We have no reason to not go in one more time just yet. But also, do we wait for that reason? Let's go straight. Nice. I think with this, we secure everything. Yeah. Nice and easy. Make sure we don't get our neck snapped by a bracken. Don't want no coil heads to show up either. I just saw Warps' latest video went up today that had some crazy coil head movement. Luckily it's a glitch and not intended. Otherwise, would not be very cool. Let's also secure the painting. All this done before 1 as well. can organize that later. The other option and maybe reason why I'd want to sell and ensure that I meet first quota right away. Let's take this noisy guy. I should have taken him first round actually, because this guy going off would be a run killer if I encounter dogs. The phone will also set off dogs, I think. But I was gonna say another reason for an early sell is so I can get the extension ladder earlier rather than later. Okay. As long as no giants spawn and no dogs spawn on the staircase, it looks like I'm gonna get away scotch-free on this first day in Titan. Pretty good. If this were an immersive Lethal Company run, I would say this is an ideal day on the most dangerous planet available to me as a scavenger for the company. I am missing one of the keys, but I don't think keys will be that big of an issue for this kind of run. We can just get out of here. Let's see how many items I left behind. 14? That's actually not that bad. Seems like I got pretty lucky with the item spawn. 590 off rip. Enough for the first 2 quotas and then some. Will I get as lucky as that in future deadlines? Didn't say. Call me player 0 because I'm playing on LAN. Wonder if I should have been playing on online. Hopefully doesn't matter. Let's see what the weather's like. Just regular. I guess it would have said on here if it was something else. Let's move that key to make it a little bit easier to grab. Cool. And let's go back. Day 2. Now I do think if I survive day 2, I sell and make sure that I hit quota, because if I die on day 3, then that's just the end of the run. Whereas if I die on day 2, I can still try to get 130 on day 3 and just get a second shot at getting 130. Getting 130 not be that difficult on Titan. In the first room. Bunch of labyrinth this way. Let's see if there's anything easier to explore. Well, okay. Feel like that would if I died and this were day 3, I would have just made quota right then and there. 2 items. Let's since we don't have the extension ladder, we can at least drop them off like this. I think you can drop them off on the far right, or I mean far left, if you're facing towards the ship. And it'll drop all the way to the bottom, but I've seen that giants can sometimes be an issue when trying to recover those items. I also don't really see how giants wouldn't be an issue if I drop them like this. You know what, let's just go for it. I'm pretty sure it's like right here. Like, but also there's that ledge. Okay, I cleared it. Go upstairs. Nice. Nothing there. I just want to check the fire exit and then... Yeah. I don't really want to do a run where I don't go too far into the map, but at the same time, I don't want to actually make it a little far. And if I were to do this in real life, like if I had to play for life, I wouldn't go farther than I had to. Like if I really had this job, I think I would go to Titan as much as I could and just re-roll for better drops. Could have better iterations of the planet that has more loot at the entrance, not requiring me to go inside very much. At least when I'm exploring it solo. I wouldn't even bother with most of these labyrinth type points, because sometimes you can just go... Oh shit, okay. Sometimes you can just go on the map and there won't be anything you have to deal with. But there's a Bracken this time, so I am just gonna, you know, not do any of that. Let's drop the flashlight down here just in case. Bracken could be a run killer on solo if you're not paying attention, and I'm just not gonna risk that, fortunately. Would it be more entertaining if I did? Maybe. But I think a short run isn't all that entertaining either. Let's see if the loot fell all the way down to the bottom. I'm not entirely sure where the loot would have fallen. Maybe just on this platform right here. Okay, well, that's better than having to, what's it called, run all the way up. So I think I'm just gonna drop it there instead. Way better dropping spot. Might not even need the extension ladder at that point. I don't even have the extension ladder drop like down anyway. I think I get it to drop right here. I'm just not going far enough on those drops. Okay. I don't know if it was me or if I was hearing like extra footsteps, so I'm gonna close that. Got $1,000 in loot already. Just take this one in. Is it gonna suck selling at 77%? Yeah. I think it would suck more if I died on day 3. No notes for my performance report. Did get a B though. Got half of the loot by myself. 448 out of 1073. So let's see how much the company's selling for, or buying at. 77%. I believe it's 30% day 1, 77% day 2, and then 100% after the 3rd day. Let's sell up to 130. Can sell the large axle. Large axle can be a little annoying. Probably should have grabbed a couple more items there. Actually, I am gonna take this opportunity to open the gifts. In previous runs, I didn't open the boxes because I wanted to just gather a bunch of them and then open them all at once, but I would die before that happened. So let's just open it. Plastic fish, a golden cup for 88 gold. I think. Oh, I don't really know if saving the high value items for the 100% days actually nets us more money than not. I'm gonna get this mask out of the ship, just not worry about that. I'm gonna get rid of this robot as well. I don't think this hits 130 yet, but we'll see how much closer I need after this. Dang, I didn't realize that was open already. Almost got. I don't think that's gonna be 130 just yet. 127. That's kind of funny. Okay, so we just sell the cheapest item that I have, which I believe is going to be this hairbrush. and that'll get us 130. Oh wait. I just realized that there was a flaw in my plan here. The flaw being that the deadline's gonna reset because I'm gonna get a new quota now, even though I have one more day. Well, I've never completed a quota early. No, yeah, complete. Yeah, okay, this isn't the play. I just have to write it all the way out. I'm sure of it now, because it's a speedrun strat to complete the quota in 2 days rather than 3, the first one, because that's how you get more quotas fast. So I kind of fudged that one a little bit. That's okay. You live and you learn. What do I want to buy? Buy more flashlights. I think just having 3 flashlights at all times is good. Are these 3 shovels or just 2 ladders? Or I just start buying other stuff. I think I save up for a jetpack actually. Jetpack would be lit. I don't know if it makes that much of a difference, but it can. Oh, I only bought 1 flashlight. Right. Okay. Okay, so no more selling early. We're just gonna write it out from now on. No, I didn't really take time to theory craft or strategize for this run. Kind of sending it. I think we'll learn things along the way. I mean, 948 in 2 days. That, like, I can probably go pretty far getting like just that amount every time. Like, I didn't even have to commit like crazy. Now, let's say that I only allow myself to go to Titan for free on the first quota, and then afterwards I have to pay the 700 every time. That might incentivize me to go in and stay a lot longer, because then now I have to not only meet quota, I also have to make an additional 700 just to even go back to Titan in the first place. That can be something to consider. I'll think about it depending on how much money I make per round. Because it would also be kind of whack to lose a Titan only run just because I can't afford to go there. Like, what do you do then? Do I just... Is the run over? Do I patch myself in some money just to be able to go? Do I go to a different planet and ruin the Titan only experience just to keep the run going? If you have any ideas for how to handle that, let me know. Or if going back to Titan over and over for free is cool too. I saw an item at the end there. An item right there too. Let's get those on the way back. Another back rooms here. That up. 2 soda cans. Ooh, and a room. Nice. Oh, there's 2 items. There's a key as well. Oh, well. That's what I was slightly worried about. Oh. I could have died there. The fall damage is different now in this version of the game. Unfortunately, if I get snuck up on by a coil head, I think I die. I have to land on this little ledge. Dude. I was able to... Okay, this is a problem. I might have to let go of this loot. I don't want to though. Okay. That's why you go all the way left, to clear that thing right there. Now I know. Live and learn, as they say. I might even just leave sooner now because of that mistake. Anything kills me. Go all the way left. Just to clear that. Go straight just in case. Grab the little freebies. And we can check the fire exit real quick. I don't know if I want to make this jump. Oh, hello. Wait, there's a turret right there. Not even gonna bother to see if it's facing me. I'm like very, very damaged. We're just gonna take this one home. We're gonna put a W up on the board. No need to ego loot here. I guess we'll make one more trip. You know what? I'm not even gonna bother with keys. Maybe I should though. I don't foresee myself buying a lockpicker anytime soon. Okay. Even though this is how I lost on my experimentation only run, going back for something kind of insignificant, I'm gonna do it anyway. What if these keys end up being significant? Oh, well, I already have a key as well, but whatever. I'm back. Close the door just in case. And send off. Yeah, 30 more objects, but you know what? I only have like 20 more health. And we are good for a little bit as long as I don't die. Some of the worst things that could happen on a solo run, getting haunted. Going to an eclipsed moon that has giants and dogs. So they're just skips entirely. Got another foggy Titan. Titan's already foggy as it is, so not really the most significant danger or weather condition for this planet in particular. I don't know when I'm gonna have to start playing more aggressive for loot. I just know that it's not yet. I do want to at least beat this quota because that'll mean that I made it farther than my experimentation only run, which I'm not sure if I should reveal yet since people might not have watched that. And if you haven't watched it and want to see my first ever attempt at exclusive map only run, go ahead and go watch that. It's on my channel. Okay, looks like there's gonna be loot in this room. Nice. I mean, very experimentation-esque type loot. You know what? Loot is loot. I hear a landmine in the middle corridor. Sound cues are everything in this game, and I almost didn't clear that because there's a landmine there, we're gonna go this way first. Okay, dead end. We do get a gift box. Make sure to double scan rooms that you've already ran past, just in case. Not walk onto the landmine. Where is it? Must be up there. Oh, okay, well. There it is. I knew it sounded pretty close. Here we clear, go all the way to the left. No reason to not hug the wall there. Okay. I think I went every direction already here. So, we'll go this way now. Nothing. Oh, okay. I think I'm getting haunted. Unless that's just ambient noise, but I'm gonna just start booking it home now. Because if that was a real haunt, I don't stand a chance. So, not losing all the loot that I currently have for that. Let's check if I take fall damage from this jump. I don't. That extra 5 pounds weight off of me. Hear this wedding ring. And we did. Sorry, not the most riveting Titan gameplay on that one. But when it comes to the ghost girl, we don't take risks. If that was just an ambient sound though, let me know in the comments. Still watching? Are you still watching? Netflix. Bye. Yeah, 162 of 1200. That still gets me a C though. That's a passing grade. I feel like I'm getting trolled because in the solo runs I only get foggy weather. Like, give me another weather condition for once. Now I am gonna play this next round pretty conservatively just because if I die then that's just a round over, but I am gonna go on day 3 because there's no real reason to sell on day 2. Not this early. That'll just make things more difficult in the long run. $7.55. Probably the fastest I've ever left a tip. Most of the time I usually see like 8.0 something by the time I'm on the staircase. But I do go a little slower when I'm playing with friends. I do mostly play with friends in this game. If you want to see our group content, you know, I post that stuff as well. Okay, I see a turret there. Not die to that. No middle passageway. Okay, my time here is not gonna be for much longer. Another run killer, the Jester. But luckily, it could only do the funny. Well, that's kind of unlucky. I feel like fire exit were real close to fire exit was real close to the main entrance for that to happen. That or the Jester just has insane tracking. But you know what? It's telling me to leave, and I do have enough. It is only 9:22, but what else can I do? other than risk losing to a jester for no reason. I'm gonna secure this deadline, unfortunately. I must beat my experimentation only run on Titan. You know, sometimes I feel like people worry about Titan being a difficult planet, but a lot of times too, there's just so much loot in the front that you don't have to go that far in. Kinda nice. I feel a similar way about March, which has 4 entrances, 1 main entrance and 3 fire exits. Like, sometimes you don't have to, you can just stay outside most of the time and just check the first few rooms on March from the exits and then dip from there instead of trying to risk a bunch of stuff. 219. Probably just sell a bunch. How do I get there? Oh wait, first, gifts. We get 2 gifts again. Gift of Big Wolf for 35 and a comedy mask. That's cool. Well, not entirely. I'm getting a little dizzy thinking about how to sell these things. Let's just sell the painting that's worth 99. 55, 47. We can sell these 2 things as well. Start with that and see how much more I need. Don't have to think about it too hard. Then whatever that adds up to, we'll find the one item that makes sense. Just 75. I need 44. Anything that's 44. How much is this phone worth? Okay, so it's definitely gonna be that one item in the back. The soda can, right? 49. Oh, 2 unlucky bells in a row. I'm pretty sure you don't need to ring the bell to sell. But, you know, part of the dopamine rush that you get making it back to the company planet unscathed. Now the question is, do I get the extension ladder now? I don't think I do, honestly. I don't think I get anything. I think I just start buying cosmetics. Let's get Cozy Light. Never bought these before. Okay. Right. Okay, so it's opposite of this. So I'm probably never gonna use that, unfortunately. What else can I buy? Get the record player. Oops. Where can I put this? Right here. Yes. And I like to get the welcome mat. Welcome. I'm not gonna put that over there because I'll never see it. So yes, that's much better. And then I can still buy a jack-o'-lantern. Yep. Oops. Very efficient use of money. I must say. Oh. Wait, how do I cancel? Okay. Trying to move the pumpkin, not the... Well, now I've messed it up entirely. You know what? We're just gonna have to live with the consequences, I think. At least this side looks aesthetic. You know what? The whole bed can go away. It's not like I sleep anyway. In game and IRL. Okay. Let's not die to a mouthless or eyeless dog. Let's just make a floating pumpkin. Oh wait, did it put it back? No, it didn't put it back. Okay, and now we have the same problem before. You know what? We'll just be satisfied with that. It's like we get regular Titans starting the third quota. Imagine knowing what a third quota looks like. Finally get to for the first time. Sorry, I was making sure I was recording. It would be very sad if I wasn't. But yeah, 336 quota. Funny to see that because when I play with friends, we normally start at a 420 quota. So our normal starting quota is still higher than what this quota is. The reason why I do that is because the game is significantly easier with more people, and we usually have no problem getting close to like 700 or 1,000 on the first round. And yeah. I feel like 130 just makes the game go a lot longer than it has to. The reason why it's not any higher than that too is because I feel like there's no reason to make the game much harder than that. Like first round could still be chill. 420 is like perfect medium for chill without having to sweat right off rip. We can, and the quota scales fast enough to where it starts getting a bit more difficult fast enough. My opinion, at least. Oh, I almost didn't pick that up. That's good to have. Some anti-coil head tech. Just would be very unlucky if I don't find it. Okay. Get out of here. Oh, I probably should have kept the flashbang, but whatever. Go retrieve the flashlight. Because I'm scared, obviously. How wouldn't I be? Titan. Rare item in the monitor room. Okay. My spider senses are tingling. I knew there was another item, but really it was more just fear. Believe it or not, after 60 hours in this game, still get that slight tingle of you know, horror-related excitement. Even worse with when I know how much loot and what the stakes are. Maybe it's not from fear of death or horror, but the horror of losing all the loot that I'd leave behind just from dying. Really makes me think about my mortality in this game. And the helplessness that you have when encountering some of these monsters, especially solo. And that locked door is precisely why we carry keys. Dang, I could have made it all the way down. That's... I wonder if I take fall damage if I land on this lighting and then... Okay. Good to know. Take stuff back. Wow, I got really lucky with those two robots not triggering. Did I take fall damage at 92 pounds? Not this time. I really should study how fall damage works now. I saw that Thelonious put out a fall damage video earlier today. I did watch it, but I was also very much still asleep for the most part, so didn't get to see, or I didn't retain all of it. Yeah. Shout out to Thelonious putting out that advanced Lethal Company content that people like me enjoy. Thelonious and Warp, one of the best that I've found so far. If you have anyone else that's your go-to Lethal Company expert, let me know in the comments. I will most likely check them out, because I'm always nerding out on this game, trying to find newest and latest text, while still keeping it a buck, whatever that means. Okay. Surely that's facing the other way? Nope. That door is... Oh. Well, let's put this here. Don't want to go too far on it. Oh, that's trippy. 121. I think we'll just call it. There can be some turret shenanigans that happen at the fire exit. And, yeah. Play for life. I haven't really encountered any enemies yet, other than that one Bracken, huh? And maybe a ghost girl. Not even really confirmed on that one. Oh, I did see the Jester too. The problem isn't encountering one enemy, it's encountering two. And the potential for two enemies to be super dangerous on Titan is very likely. Alright, we get a Stormy Titan. So, Thelonious, in her solo experimentation run, she skipped Stormy Weather because random lightning can just be a run ender. And considering how much loot I have in the ship, I think I'm gonna follow the advice of the experts and do the same. I feel like I could recover from it if I didn't do that. 336 shouldn't be that hard to get. But we're trying to see how far we can take this thing. Plus I have so much metal at the front of the ship. I don't think it's worth it. No thanks. I'll for sure go to Stormy Weather when I got groups. Because lightning's really funny. I just don't think I would laugh very hard if I got struck by lightning here. I do respect the decision to not reset weather through cheese, to just eat the day up like that if it's unfavorable. Stormy again? That makes me kind of want to go now. But I can't go now because if anything, I had to have gone on that day because even if I died on day 2, I could at least try again on day 3. But see, at the same time though, I feel like this wasn't the worst decision. Reason being, if I died to the stormy weather on day 2, I would have had to try to meet quota on a stormy day 3 also. So hindsight's telling me that I made a good decision. I did just have 2 days of not collecting any new scrap, but I also have like 1900 or so scrap in the ship. I can not go to a planet for a few quotas and still meet my quota. You know, this is kind of like having paid time off, the lethal company equivalent of having PTO. Is there anything that I want to just start collecting? Like soda cans, paintings. I know this thing's worth a lot. I know this is worth a lot as well. Let's just sell these 3 things and then see what happens. $230. 230 plus, or the 136, or no, 106 is what I need now. $106. How do I get there? What gets me there? $40 plus robot toy. This is close enough. Let's not die to the or company merchant because this thing's loud as hell. One tick bell. Or 1 click. Go 3 over, but it's not that bad. Cool. Let's see what other stuff we can buy. I forgot that I said I was gonna save up for a jetpack. But you know what? That's the least of our worries. That's more end game stuff. For the early and mid game, we should buy stuff like a shower. Yes. I heard that showering is actually really good to combat ghost girls. I don't know how entirely true that is, but you know what? Put that there. I remember seeing someone put their shower like right here. Oh, gotta rotate it. I over-rotated, unfortunately. Then they just drop all of their loot in here. You know, give it a nice little rinse. Maybe I just rotate it forward. I just take a shower anytime I come back to the ship. Man. Never mind, I'm just gonna put this back here. This is like the true gamer setup. Have the shower right next to your computer. Like or the Mr. Beast setup even. You know, I go to work, and I go here after work, I go back to work. And we can move this stuff back here. Let's just bring this over here. I had them kind of separate because they were the ones from the gifts, but we don't need to do that no more. Then we can buy... I haven't bought a TV before, so we'll buy one of these. We can actually just put that in the shower. No, we'll have something to watch while we're in there. Can you not turn the TV on? Oh. Okay. Cat videos.
If an entity has come in contact with a crew member, please refrain from immediate self-defense. Instead, ask the crew member the following. Is the entity being aggressive? Are you injured? Do you need assistance? If the answer to all of these questions is yes, you begin your self-defense measures. If the crew member is stressed, strike a question like, how was your day? Thank you for your cooperation and happy travels.
Oh, I did not know that. Okay. Yeah, see, that's what I just avoided the last 2 days. Not the laugh track. Hey. This is a preview for an upcoming video. May or may not. I was supposed to do insurance today. Didn't though. Can I buy anything else? Oops. Stun grenades are 80% off. Okay, let's buy them. That's pretty good deal. I think that'll be the one exception for things. But actually, I should buy a boombox just in case for slimes. Kind of a weird monster to make specific countermeasures for. But in most of my runs where there's a slime, they tend to just kind of camp the front door. And if the slime camps the front door, then I just gotta go, you know? There's not much you can do after that. At least now, well, I guess if I see a slime, I can just put a boombox somewhere before it even gets to the door. And then the slime will just go there instead of the front door. And it'll stay there. Kind of like a $60 insurance policy. Could have been less too. I think boombox was actually on sale for a little bit, and I don't need multiple boomboxes. I can just use one. These stun grenades can be like anti-coil head measures, but I think in a solo run, the moment I even see a coil head, like, it's gonna be too late already. Like, I'd have to be carrying a stun grenade with me at all times just in case, and I don't know if that's entirely worth doing. Only weighs 5, but I think in combination with Pearl Flashlight, I'll be carrying 10 pounds just in the event that I even see a coil head. The only thing is, coil head spawn rate is decently high on Titan. I want to say it's around 10%. I'll double check the wiki after this. I don't have it off the top of my head. I also don't have a second monitor to just pull it up right now. So, yeah, it's also not that important. The important part is whether or not I even see a coil head in the first place. A regular Titan. Do I bring these though? Maybe I bring a key. I can start bringing a key just in case I get a locked door. Kind of save me a trip. Also, it's not like that bad if I lose the key also. I could also just drop it with the rest of the loot. I'll leave it here. I could probably just leave stun grenades like that too. Hey, we get a Titan mansion. Update 45 did increase the chance of the spawning a mansion on Titan. Get our first one of the run actually too. Don't know how I feel about it though. I feel like mansions are actually harder than facilities. It is a nice change of pace though. Hopefully the run doesn't end because I got sent to this though. I feel a lot less safe here. Like very open. I actually have to go inside for stuff. Oh, and it's not like I feel like I've already traveled more distance in this mansion than I did the entirety of previous facilities. You gotta do what you gotta do. Saw the large axe there. Let me go secure these. I don't like running out of stamina when I know how much space there is to traverse. I'm starting to realize that mansions are a lot less chill. You're by yourself. It really gives that liminal space vibe. Kinda feels like I'm playing a Backrooms game. Okay, there's one side that I haven't checked yet. And you know what? I'm not gonna check it either. Don't have anti-thumper measures, please. You know what? If I hear the thumper... Okay. I think... Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna be satisfied with this. I think the bottles are worth more, unfortunately, so I do have to go back for them. No. And then before the Bracken can even mess about. Okay, so we got a Bracken and a Thumper, both of which aren't the most dangerous things on Titan ever. But the fact that it's a mansion map too, like, look how far I had to go just to get this little bit. Danger senses are tingling. Same time, like I have a lot less time to you know, that quota going up faster than it seems. Like I'm gonna have to spend a third of my current cash tack to meet the current quota. That's something to consider also. I did just make a decent amount right there though, actually. More trips. I feel like I should take fall damage for that distance. But the fact that I'm not, I will take it. One more trip. Retrieve the flashlight. I left the key up there. I have time to get the key. It's not dangerous enough yet. Only 12:34. Still daytime. I don't know when nighttime actually starts. I remember when I first started playing, I used 3 o'clock as kind of like my guideline for that. But I've had dogs spawn earlier than that. I'm starting to think that nighttime starts around 2. I'm not talking about Titan specifically. That actually happened on Assurance or Vow. Not Assurance or Vow. Assurance or Offense. Okay, well, getting haunted too, so it's definitely time to leave regardless. Bracken, Thumper, and Ghost Girl. That one I know for sure that I was getting haunted because I also got the music prompt and everything. 261, we're up. Regular Titan again. Take it. He doesn't weigh anything, actually. Kinda cool. Wasting no time getting out of that ship. And you know what? Titan actually gives you some time to get proper positioning. Since you can't just jump off anywhere, or no real shortcuts to get in, as far as I'm aware. And you just have to wait for the ship to land, really. You probably could. What is that face? Okay, well. We try fire exit. I know turrets aren't like crazy difficult to deal with. But again, turrets compounded with something else can be. Also not the craziest lucky spawns, and I will actually have to grab the key. See if I can find, oh, keys. So it's gonna be, it looks like it's gonna be a turret type map. Don't have craziest track record with these. Is there anything down here? I don't think there was. Let's grab that key and see if I can find some luck there. Otherwise, this one might be a bust. Just because it's so far, also. Ah. I could bring a stun grenade back. But I also haven't had the best luck with stun grenades. You know what? Not yet. I think I can just I think I can afford to leave. Can I afford to leave? 1,500. I'll have 1,300 left over. Can I make 1,000 quota if I leave today? It's just so far, too. I think we roll for a better spawn. I can't do this too often, but I can do it right now. Now, I play pretty risky when I play in group settings, but I think when I'm doing something solo, I am kind of risk averse, generally. Especially when the stakes get higher. Like we're gonna have no weather again. We'll get a little lucky. Let's charge the flashlight. No reason to be nerfed off rip. Don't make that jump, that's funny. Inefficient. Should have been on the second staircase by 7:56 a.m. Now I'm here at 7:59 with no stamina. Not like I'm climbing this staircase very efficiently anyway. Guess you'd want to hug the railing as close as you can. See if I get a little luckier here. Well, you love to see that. And there's rooms rather than corridors, which is good too. I think it's good anyway. Interesting. We'll take it. Already doing better than last planet. Brass bell. Ooh, big room. I don't have to go that far in. I like seeing those rooms though, because they are prone to loot for sure. Oh, hello. Well, Jester says I'm not gonna explore this place for much longer. But I have a decent amount of loot to where it doesn't really matter to me too much. I will take a look in the fire exit first though. Painting and a comedy mask. I think that Jester's gonna find me real soon though. Take one deeper look. I'll take that. That's a full inventory. Mostly full inventory anyway. Switching off the comedy mask because I think I can still wield it. But it'll still put itself on me. Don't want that. You know what? I might want to buy a shovel. I will buy a shovel soon. Not mostly to combat the masks. I haven't encountered one yet, but they can come outside, and that would be very devastating for me to not be able to just deal with that right away. When they're pretty easy to kill, if you just take the time to do that. Plus you can isolate them and kill them outside and stuff too. There's no reason, like if you encounter one early on or in the front, there's no reason to just not kill them. They have pretty poor hitboxes also. I saw one, or Nico trying to get killed by one on purpose last night, and it's actually harder for him to get killed than it should have been, honestly. This was my only concern with the solo Titan run. I don't know what people are looking for when they want to see this. Maybe like how one deals with more dangerous enemies when they're solo. But I find that the answer is kind of boring. You leave. You just get as much loot as you can and as fast as you can early and leave, because if you encounter most of these enemies one-on-one, you're just done. What? Still got like 700 or so just on that run alone, even though I basically skipped one day. But we're still gaining more or faster than the quota. And as long as we're doing that, we don't have to change too much. Getting around 700 loot 2 days is pretty nuts. Okay, we did get a gift box this time. Just one. Let's open it and see what we got. Another big bolt. Lucky or unlucky, you tell me. Maybe I just collect big bolts. That can be kind of fun item to collect. I have 6 of them to start off the collection. 532. Oh, 7 actually. 7 big bolts. Let's just grab 3 things or 4 things and see what that tells me. $250, just about halfway there. Oh, another big bolt, actually. I definitely sold some big bolts already, so kind of nerfing the collection a little bit, but I'm basically setting up for next time. Put these robots out of here. Maybe one of these large axles too. Wait, I think that hits coded. Nice. Off by 5. What's crazy is I haven't died yet. I died on day 1 on experimentation. Haven't died yet on Titan. Titan confirmed safer. Ooh, a boombox is on sale. Buy a goldfish. Let's buy the boombox. Zapguns, I'm never gonna use that. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna buy a shovel. Buy 2 of them. Or 3 actually. I'll buy... That's the max amount of boomboxes and shovels I'll ever need at any given time. Just one for each day of the deadline. I'll have to come back. I don't need to stock up more than that. I could always just buy new ones at each new deadline. It'd be 3 boom boxes. Oh, well, now it'll be 3 boom boxes for sure. Nice. Just for the rare slime run killer. I need to see what other enemies are drawn to sound though. I could also just be drawing even more dangerous enemies to me with these boom boxes. I don't have the goldfish yet. Closer. I can go on top of the TV. And like that's... I'll buy a loud horn. In case I want to draw dogs to the front on an eclipse. But you know what? I could also just buy stuff. Do that. Buy a second set of cozy. Okay. Getting a little hungry now. I just woke up and started playing. Out here balling. $7.11. And I have enough for that. Question is, will I be able to make more than 711 this run? Preserve my cash. Goal is to make around like 2,500 before I sell. We'll see if I get that far though. The real goal is just stay alive and keep going. See if I can hit that nice 1,000 quota. I think about what kind of person that this video would be for. The kind of video where you just watch one scavenger go to the same planet over and over again. Not even going that far into the facility, just kind of taking a peek in and seeing if it's worth going any further or not. Most of the time being no. And keeping the gameplay loop as simple as possible. One of those people is for sure me. Oh, wow. Fire exit's right here too. Because I have long commutes to work, and sometimes there aren't very long Lethal Company videos to watch or listen to. I can just kind of put my own videos there in the background. Listen to myself talk, see what it sounds like. See if there's any parts of my speech that I want to review. Try again if I'm talking into the mic close enough. I know my mic cuts off a little bit if I trail out towards the end of my sentence. So that's something that I should actively practice and not, or consider when talking into a microphone, so it doesn't happen as often. Wow, okay. So there's not that many places to go here. Not gonna take that jump. Not so much because going there is an issue. It's the main issue is making it back. Every jump that is required to do, you are required to do it twice eventually. The only exception to that is if you have someone on teleporter duty. I guess this doesn't really go that much farther, huh? The facility. Oh. Alright, nah, we're good. That spells trouble. Not the luckiest Titan spawn, but not the unluckiest either, because I was able to get some scrap out of it. Not the highest value scrap ever, but scrap is scrap. And I can get luckier on a future run. Now I kind of wish that I saved the gift boxes a little bit. If I saved all the gift boxes, I would have had like a nice little unboxing going on here. But the 2 times I've done that so far just haven't been very lucky. Maybe the gift boxes are unlucky. Unlucky. Put this over here. Put it with the other blue boxes. I got about 240-ish from that run. We are on pace. Just barely hitting the 7-Eleven quota 3 days. But that's just kind of how easy it is to do the to get that bare minimum. Oh, I guess only 181. Miscounted somehow. Or the ship loot tracker is off or something. Foggy Titan once more. Getting kind of lucky dodging the Eclipse ones. I don't know if Titan's ever rainy. I don't know if it's possible for Titan to be rainy, but it does rain during storms. Where would they even put the quicksand on this map? Couldn't even tell you. I will say that Foggy Titan could probably be dangerous if you get haunted. Maybe might be hard to navigate back. Also, giants can still see you, even though it's foggy. Their vision is just not impaired at all. My runs have been fast enough though to where I haven't even seen an outdoor enemy yet. Kinda nice also. Wow, actually something in here. Rare footage. Nice laser pointer. Kind of a fun item. Very cool. I heard something as when I stepped out. I don't know what it was. We're gonna go in and see. We're not gonna stick around either. Hello. Thank you very much. We're picking that up just because it's easy enough to. Ooh, magic 8 ball. Very good. Very good spawn. Let's go back in there quickly. We'll take the time to grab this flashlight too. For inventory slot management, but I think it's okay in this case. And I don't think I went right yet. We're gonna go this way. No, I did go right. It's great that I didn't go. And just take a quick peek down this hallway. But we're pretty set though. I do say so myself. Only 10:16. Another good thing to do when entering an exit is to not move right away in case you spawn on top of a landmine. And look down and check real fast. Usually worth a quick look. Doors are worth opening generally. I think we just book it. Pretty decent. Oh. And we get some bolts for the collection. Can't be too upset. I should be pretty close to 7-Eleven now. And all that's left is the flashlight. I think I will go get it too. There shouldn't be any monsters outside right now. I do feel like I'm leaving a little early though. But it's a lot of long hallways. Okay. Yeah, it's not working. We're not going to be too pressed about it. 2305. Said we're trying to get 2,500 total in here. Only really need like 200 on the next planet. But the last day on Titan looks like another regular Titan. Yep. Pretty lucky. All these bolts. I know, like, it seems a little weird to leave so early when I didn't even encounter anything dangerous. But the odds of encountering something dangerous deeper in the facility and living are very... Or encountering something dangerous while I'm deep in the facility and then living afterwards is not very high. So I don't like the prospect of having to go very deep into the facility if I don't have to. I've already collected scrap. Other back rooms here. This is already pretty far in. I don't like that I've gone this far in. You know what? I don't know why that door... Oh, because I picked this up. Get this noise machine out of here. this way now. Dead end. Might be looking like a fire escape, fire exit run. Or just don't walk on this line and we're good. Kind of interesting set of loot here. Kind of calling back to the experimentation days. The robot being a little less common though. Also, I don't think bottles are very common on experimentation either. That's more of like an assurance and offense type thing. Entering backwards through the fire escape. Old phone, that's nice. Landmine. Where is it? Yep, that's cool. All right. Almost. Okay. And there's actually a mask as well. I definitely did not open that. That is very much why we bought this. If I can not fight it, that would be preferable. I think I'm gonna have to though. Hello. Hello. Come on. No! It moved so fast. Last time I fought one, it didn't move that fast. Maybe I should have just left. Maybe I should have just left. I think that was day 3 also. That was day 3. Unfortunate. I got greedy. Oh. Only one thing left to do. Nice to go back. Let me get my Titan loadout. Gonna bring a flashlight. Gonna bring a shovel. We're gonna bring a stun grenade, and we're gonna bring a boom pipe. We're going in for the smoke, not necessarily for the loot. Dang. I really thought that killing Masked would be a little bit easier, but he really took those shovel hits real nicely. In my other video about encountering the Mask for the first time, I was able to kill the Mask really easily, so I wasn't too worried. Oh, hold on, I'm doing this wrong. Oh, I can't have that playing in my inventory. Kinda whack. I actually teleported. Well, no. How did I do it? No, the Mask was just at the ship and I was able to kill it just fine. But not the case. Okay. Just take stuff. Question is, what is it that I'm gonna fight? I could also just put the mask on too. Play the Find the Valve minigame. Oh, okay. I don't know if I'm gonna fight that. We can try it though, early. I wonder if I can stun the Bracken and then kill it. Might need multiple stuns actually. That's what we're gonna try. We're gonna try it. Or if I can make the Bracken fart. Yeah, let's make the Bracken fart. How can I do it to where it's guaranteed fart though? Come on then. Oh, Snurfly? I know you're following me. I'm the only one here. Now I just wish I brought the boombox too. Is it not gonna come after me? I have to use the bathroom. I hope it just comes and gets me. Okay. Whacking this with the shovel doesn't do that. Come on then. Flashlight's gonna die. Is it really not gonna come over here? That's scared of the whoopee cushion. That was a wet one. It has to come from. Well, if it has to come from there, I could also put the whoopee cushion. Yeah, let's do that. There, now what, Bracken? Did it lose me or something? Oh. Okay, is there a vent here? Oh, what the f- Oh. Time to test this. Okay, well, let's make it fart again. That's gross, dude. I'm definitely getting my next snap, though. Okay, well, I can at least live to fight another fight. The Nutcracker, a coil head, a Bracken. I don't have to go down like that. I can try this again. The longest I've stayed on the planet so far. So much for risk aversion, huh? I just left the mask alone. Can't believe that much greed got in my way. I had the most expensive item secured already. Right. If I can crack this nut. Okay. Maybe we go crack the nut in the fire exit. Dead. Oh, bigger. Early. Hello? Okay. Hello. Okay, well. Oh, okay. Well, he just meleeed me. How are you supposed to kill that? I should watch a video. Maybe when it's rotating, you have to swing. When it takes aim. I don't know. But that is the end of the Titan only run. Didn't do. That was definitely better than the experimentation one. Could have gone at least a few quotas farther if I didn't risk that. But it is what it is. We're gonna take this with me.
As you have not met the profit quota, your performance has been deemed below standard.
Going out with style, you know what I'm saying?
Welcome to our disciplinary process.
Yes. Goodbye, goldfish. Oh, I don't even take the boombox with me? That's whack. Well, anyway, thanks for watching. We'll do more planets in the future. Subscribe to the channel for that.